Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my first ever Valentine's Day look. I have not yet done this on my channel, or yeah, I don't think I've done a Valentine's Day look on my channel yet, but one of you guys suggested me doing it under my Coco video. If you guys have not watched that video yet, you totally should. I will leave a little link card right there so you guys can watch it. But yeah, someone suggested me doing a Valentine's Day look, so I was just like, you know what, for the people, I will do it. So this is my video. I'm gonna be doing a quick, really glam, really cute Valentine's Day look. So if you want to see me do a Valentine's Day look, then just keep on watching. What I'm doing with this look. I just grabbed a bunch of palettes that have good Valentine's Day shades in them. So let me just show you guys the palettes that I brought out. These are the ones I have. I have the Rimmel London Magnifique Eyes Crimson Edition palette. It's just this one. It's just the normal drugstore palette. I've used this before, which is a really good palette. The pigmentation in this palette is just to die for. So this is what it looks like. Obviously you just have all your nice pinks and cranberry shades. So that's why I picked it up, because of the colors that it has. I brought my Back to the Future. Why was I gonna say Back to the Future palette? I have doo-doo brain sometimes, but I have a Take Me Back to Brazil palette because, you know, obviously this has a bunch of colors that you can use. It has pinks and a lot of like magentas that I can use, but I'm going to try not to use that palette because I use that palette way too much. I'm thinking about just using it for the black in there, so I'm going to try really hard not to use it because I need to use new palettes in my tutorials. But I also have the Remember Me palette that I used in my other YouTube video. One of you guys said to try using this for a Valentine's Day look, so that's what I'm going to do. It has, you know, these pinks that I can use, so I'm going to try using this palette today. And then the last one, obviously everyone I'm pretty sure has this palette already, but I am just using the Modern Renaissance palette just because of the shades that it has in it. Like these shades right here would look really good on a Valentine's Day look, so that's why I brought it for you guys. So you know, the hard part is actually figuring out how or what kind of look you want to do when you're doing a makeup look. So I also brought some glitters too. So these are the two glitters that I brought. This one is the NYX glitter. This one is in a crystal. It's just like a regular silver glitter. I was thinking about using this and mixing it in with this crystallized glitter from LA Splash. This one is in Rosette. This is what it just looks like. Just a little ball. I don't know if you can really see the color of it. It's like kind of pink. Oh, it is pink. It's not kind of pink, but it is pink. So I'm thinking about mixing these two colors together, you know, just to mix them in together, you know, have the pink and the silver together. So that's the things that I have right now. So, you know, let's just try to get into this tutorial. So I'm trying to figure out what palette to use first, because that is literally like the hard part. I think I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel London Crimson palette just because it has the perfect shades for it. This is a bomb ass palette. This is literally like what, $8, maybe $10 the most. So even if you're just trying to buy one palette that's on the low, I would definitely try to recommend you guys buy this palette because it's so inexpensive. You can find it at Walmart, and the pigmentation on it is amazing. It's just that. It's amazing. So to pin my hair back, because these bangs are just the death of me, honestly. You know, you never regret anything in life until you cut your bangs and then you start growing them out, because that is like the worst thing ever, is to grow out bangs. Ugh, it's just like a hassle, you know. I just wish hair grew in like 2.5 seconds. I am going to be using to prime my eyes, like I do all the time, is just using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, because I love this stuff to prime my eyes, because I feel like it's a really good primer. Not primer, it's a concealer, but it's a really good concealer to prime my eyes. So that's what I am just going to do, is just put enough of it on here. I'm just going to grab my Morphe sponge. We're now gonna start doing our eyeballs. So, like I said earlier, I'm gonna be taking this Rimmel London Crimson palette, but we are gonna put some tape on our eyes just to keep that shape going. So, you know, later on we don't have to conceal it, you know, and like try to get it perfect, the line. It'll just already be there. So I'm gonna be using some tape. So once we have all that done, the first color that I am going to go in with this palette, I think I'm going to go in with this pink right here, this light pink. That is just going to be our transition shade. And I'm just going to grab that on a nice fluffy brush. And I'm just going to start putting this bad boy all over my lid. It doesn't really matter where you put it, because I am also going to be doing a cut crease, so some of it will be going away, so it's okay. Just put it wherever you feel like your heart desires. I'm just putting mine on my lid basically and blending it upwards towards my brow bone. Okay, so now that we have that pink all nice and laid out, as you guys can see already, like, do you guys see that pigmentation? Like a pink like that coming from a $7, $8 palette. Like, I am shook, and because I've tried a lot of low brand palettes before, and I have never seen them give off that much pigmentation like this one has. Like I said, I've tried a lot of drugstore brands. I've tried a lot of low palette brands as well, and never have they gave me like a good pigmentation like this one. So I mean, I'm not telling you guys to buy it, but I think you guys should buy it. It's a really good palette. I have that color all nice and down. I think I'm going to give this palette a rest for right now, and I think I am going to go in with the Cocoa palette. And you don't have to use the palettes that I use. I know I'm being a little bit obnoxious, like having 4 palettes to use, but normally I always use 4 palettes when I do looks. I never really just dip into one palette. I always dip into multiple palettes to get my look. So if you guys have one palette that has all the shades that I'm using, just use that palette. You guys don't have to use all these palettes that I have, but I'm just extra and I just like using multiple palettes to achieve my looks. So yeah, I am now going to be using the Remember Me palette. I am thinking about using some of the pinks that are in here. Obviously, I think with Hottie, this is Hottie right here. Be taking another brush. It's just this Wet n Wild brush. putting it on the crease, at the outer crease, and just blending it. Just to give it more of a pinky look to it. We are going to dye down the pink a little bit when we do add the black, but that's okay. It's just going to make it look more smoky, more like a date night type of look. This is a date night too. I mean, if you really want a really pink look, but I want to add a little bit black to make it more smoky. So I'm just taking another fluffy brush and just blending out the pink that we originally put on the hottie. I'm just blending that out to make it nice, blended, and even out. So the two palettes now that we are going to be using are the one that I was using before, which is the Rimmel London Crimson palette, but we also are going to be incorporating the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm pretty sure everyone has this palette. It's been out for so long already, but we're going to be using that right now. We are going to be using, I'm pretty sure, I think I'm using Love Letter, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called Veteran Red. It's just literally like this color right here, and this one right here we're going to be using. We're going to be using that in the outer corners and smoking them out. So once you put the block on it, everything will just, you know, come together. So I'm going to try Love Letter first. So we are going to be dipping into Love Letter right here, just like that. And we are going to be placing that at the outer corner. And just start smoking that out into the crease. So once we are done using the Modern Renaissance palette, the last palette we are going to be using is the Crimson palette, because there's this one color I really want to use, and it's going to be this color right here. We're going to be using this color right here, and I'm actually going to add a little bit of this brown right here too, just like I said, to smoke it out. So I'm going to be grabbing this color right here, and then that brown, and then start from the outers. Like if you're going to do liner, that's what I'm doing. I'm just focusing it on the corners and then blending it into the crease. And already it's making it really nice and smoky, so when we add that black, it's gonna look really nice. So, okay, so I went off camera really quick to do this eye because I told you guys earlier I had no idea what I was getting myself into, or I had no idea what look I was doing, but I created this masterpiece right here. So this is what I am going to be doing on this eye for you. I did not do anything different on this eye. This eye totally stood the same from when you guys seen it the last time. So what we're going to go into right now is we're going to be dipping into the Modern Renaissance palette. And I took this brown that's right here, and I put this all over my, not all over my lid, but I blended it into my crease. So that's what we're going to be doing, is grabbing this brown that I just showed you guys right here, and we are just going to use that, and we are going to start, we're going to blend it outwards first, as you guys can see what I'm doing, and then we're going to blend that into the crease, and we're going to do this nice and softly, do this with a light hand, because you guys don't want to mess up the pinks that you have on your lid and make it all nice and muddy. You don't want that. So be really careful when you use this color, because this color is super pigmented. You don't want to pick up too much and, you know, mess up your beautiful eye look. So try to go in with a light hand. And if you want to too as well, is pick up some pink. Doesn't matter which palette you pick it up from. And then you can also pack it on and blend that brown with it if you think you're losing too much of your pinkness on your like brow bone area. So if you want to blend out the brown part with a pink, you totally can to bring back that nice pink that we had earlier. Once you have all that nice and blended out, we're gonna do something really scary. We are gonna incorporate some black, which why you guys think I call it scary is because black can easily ruin a look if you apply too much. If you apply too much black, it's over for this look. That's why I went off camera to do this look, this eye, because I really needed to just pull together, because black is really scary to use when you're doing your eyeshadow, because like I said earlier, it can mess it up if you put too much, or if you don't blend it correctly, it will just make it look super muddy. So that like kind of pencil-y brush, this is the Morphe B18 brush, and I'm just taking the black from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I am lightly grabbing it. I am trying not to use a heavy hand with this, so don't use a heavy hand, but I'm gonna grab a little bit, and what you want to do is pack it on the outer corner and drag it down like if you're making wing liner. I'm now packing a little bit more on it. And what we're going to do is grab a fluffy brush like the one we were using and just slowly just start blending that out and making it nice and neat. So we are now going to cut our crease like how you normally would when you would cut it and then wing it out like that. We're not going to do that. We are going to do a different type of cut crease. I've never tried doing this cut crease before, so I'm just going to do it and you guys can watch how I do it. Like that, as you guys can see. I did not go all the way out. You're just gonna want to do like a little bubble outside right here. And once you have that cut crease down, you're gonna want to get like a small angled brush because we are gonna use some more black, and we are gonna do it like if we were doing wing liner. A B18 brush, and we are gonna smoke this out. So once we have this color all blended out, we are now gonna put some glitter. So for my glitter base, I am just gonna be using this LA Splash glitter primer. And I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand so it's easily, accessible, so I can easily dip it with my brush. And we're just going to be using a flat brush, and you know how I said I was going to use this NYX glitter and mix it in with this LA Splash glitter? I looked at the glitter and it actually does already have some silver reflex in it, so I'm not going to add any of that NYX glitter. I'm just going to be using this LA Splash glitter. This one is in Rosette, this here. Rosette. Just a nice pinky, silvery, chunky glitter. With that on my cap, so I'm just going to set this aside so I can use it and have some easy accessibility to it. But now I am going to get some of that glitter glue and apply it where I put my concealer. Let it get tacky a little bit, because if it doesn't get tacky, the glitter won't really stick to it. So make sure you wait a couple of seconds before putting on the glitter so it can get tacky, just like how eyelash glue works. Just like that. And now we're just gonna add some lashes. These are the lashes I am going to be using. As you can see, I already used one for this one, but this is the one I am going to be using for today. Bought these off AliExpress. If I can find the link to these lashes, I will put them down below. Just put some mascara on first. This is the Lash Accelerator by Rimmel London. Then I'm just going to take off this tape. And as you guys can see why I use the tape, it leaves me a really nice clean line, so I don't have to go back over it with concealer and, you know, clean it up myself. You know, you can be lazy sometimes. But let's just get on to moving on with these lashes, because basically this look is already done. I just have to go in and do my foundation, which I'm not going to record this time because, you know, it takes a long time. Give this video a thumbs up if you do want me to do just a foundation routine so I can show you guys the type of products that I use for my foundation and stuff like that. If you guys want to see that, give this video a thumbs up and I will film that for you guys. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I just did my face and I left off on this eye, which I just put on mascara. I put my lashes on. I tight watered the line with black and did the bottom as well, and I just smoked out the bottom. So this is what the eye look looks like. A really nice glam look. For my lips, I used my Fenty Beauty. This one is in Unbutton, and then I used this NYX lip liner. This one is in Bloom, so it's like a really nice pink color, and then this one's like a really nice nude. So it gave me this really nice ombre lip. Let me take down my septum. I always forget to take down my septum when, you know, I do my foundation, because I put it up because foundation gets on it. But yeah, so this is the look that I created. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's do like a little close-up for you guys. Okay, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it lets me know what type of videos you guys like to see. Also, if you guys have any like suggestions on what type of videos you guys would like me to film for you guys can always comment them down below in the comments area, what type of videos you guys would like me to film for you guys. It would also help me a lot because sometimes I just get, you know, dry up there and I don't know what to film for you guys for YouTube. So if you guys guys have any suggestions, comment them down below so I can film them for you guys. If you haven't already, also don't forget to subscribe down below. It only takes 2 seconds. You're supporting your girl. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Also, don't forget to watch my 2 recent videos. I will place them right here. My first impressions and an unboxing video unboxing YouTube equipment. And if you want to follow me on all of my socials, I will link my socials down below for you guys. My personal Instagram, I will plug in my makeup Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat so you guys can follow me and, you know, be a part of my life. I hope you guys really enjoyed this Valentine's Day look. Comment down below what you're doing for Valentine's Day so I can see what you guys are doing, because I don't even know what I'm doing for Valentine's Day, so I'm just a little nosy. So comment what you guys are doing, what you guys are wearing. Are you going to be doing this look? Are you just going to be staying home watching Titanic and eating pizza? Let me know. I'm a curious cat and I want to know what you guys are doing. Thank you for supporting me and thank you for watching this video. It means a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!